Dan's survival. Hello everyone, Dan here with another guide today, a trophy guide to be precise, for the game Distraint Deluxe Edition, a small indie horror game, pretty easy, pretty short, that it can be found on the PlayStation Store, and it's a bunch of other spots, but if we do things right, this platinum should take roughly 2 hours. It can be done much quicker. There's not much in regards to worry about missables. I believe there's only one, and we'll cover that. It's very easy to not miss, so I think we'll be good to go there. Well, let's get into it, and I'll go from there. Yeah, this is a game I recently just found. I've been kind of digging in to find more of these small little horror games. There's a few others like this that, I hope to do some coverage for as well. Here we are at the main menu. Not much to go here. But pretty much just going to kind of walk you through here. If you would like a non-commentated version of this run, I will include that as well. I'll pin it in the comments below. But yeah, for here, we'll just kind of walk you through this. Not much to it, though. This is a very, very basic game. It'll remind, if you watched my playthrough of Home, where we covered all endings and trophies, it'll be very similar. Here you are, basic format. We're just going to go ahead and walk to the right here, and we're going to knock on all three of these doors. Just head right, and I highly recommend taking in the dialogue on this. I mean, you don't have to. Obviously, it can go much quicker if you don't read everything and all that kind of stuff, but you would lose the experience, and it's only 2 hours. But if you're just out there for the trophies, I totally get just mashing through this stuff. It may have a little trouble syncing with this run, would be my only concern. But after knocking on all three doors, we're going to go ahead and head back to the left here, and just take the middle door again. We'll realize Mrs. Goodwin is indeed inside here. I do want to make note early here. This game does have some difficult, some dark moments, to say the least. Fair warning to that. It's a very unsettling game at times, especially in the later quarter of it or so. I just kind of want to make mention of that as it's, as we get towards things, because, well, I mean, if you're bothered by that or anything, just be prepared. So anyway, we're going to go in here, and we're going to talk to Mrs. Goodwin. You'll notice, I will fully admit, I actually made this recording on my first run of this game. And there will be a couple of spots where I might take an extended pause, where I'm checking some notes, or I'm just making sure I read everything and everything like that. But it's nothing too bad. This we'll get you through it pretty quick here, don't worry. But yeah, anyway, after the conversation here, we're gonna head to this chair to the right of Mrs. Goodwin. You'll see it, you can see it right there on screen, and we're gonna interact with it next. Okay, there we go, and then we're gonna head over to the left, interact with the door again. I gotta make sure I slow down. I don't want to get behind the guide, but I don't want to be ahead of it too much. But anyway, we're going to head back to the right, and there's a picture on the wall right under there. It might be a tad dark on your view, but yeah, it is there. You'll see the exclamation point, which is a very nice little feature there. But yeah, we're going to head to the right and complete our first assignment for our job here, which is basically evicting poor Mrs. Goodwin. And we'll get our first trophy coming up here any moment here after this cutscene. And it should be the first Distraint for Mrs. Goodwin. But yeah, that we're basically a individual. Yeah, we kind of go to people's homes and tell them they're gonna have to leave because they're not paying up. And you know, there's a lot more to it than that, and I won't say anything if you're looking to just read it and experience for yourself in that regard. I will give fair warning to some of the more well, I'll give fair warning before the ending and for a few things, but anyway, enough of me spoiling this game for you. After we're done talking to Mrs. Goodwin, she's crying. There's our first trophy, the first Distraint. Then just go ahead and head left and interact with the door. So up next, just go ahead and head left down the hallway, down the elevator. And it's not going to work for us. But a door will open. Go ahead and head in that. So we're going to head right through here. A nice little tidbit for this game is it does indeed include, like, what room you're in for everything. So this is going to be apartment 213 living room we're heading in. You'll see it on the bottom of your screen there, right there. Very nice. Go ahead and save. I mean, you probably don't need to necessarily, but I do plenty throughout this thing. It's like, why not? There's no trophy penalty for saving or anything like that. So yeah, go ahead and save, just head right. And then we're going to interact with that first door there. Then keep heading right and to the next door. This will bring us to the kitchen. Gonna head on right, interact with that first door for the bathroom. Then head to the bathtub and we're gonna get an ice cube from the freezing bathroom. The menuing is a little unique for this game. It doesn't use a traditional menu like a point and click. It's very easy to do. It's very simple, but at the same point, it's just tad unorthodox. But yeah, you just hold R1 and then you press X to kind of scroll through your menu wheel. It feels weird, but see, notice how I have that selected. And, yeah, pretty basic stuff. And they wanted, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm basically just trying it out. I think I was almost trying to put it down or something, I don't know. But anyway, eventually I'm gonna leave the bathroom here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, head on back out of the bathroom into the kitchen. We're going to head right, and we're going to use the ice cube in the oven. Alright, R1, XX, bring up the ice cube. And go ahead and just throw it into the oven, and we're going to cook that ice cube down to just a key that was actually hidden inside of it. Then we're just gonna head left off screen. It's kind of weird. There are doors on the ends of a lot of these hallways where you just do indeed go off screen, but yeah, pretty straightforward. Anyway, just keep heading left to the once locked door. Use the key there. This will bring us to 213, room 1. Head right to the door. You'll notice this game is very nicely atmospheric, very satisfying game. In regards to that, I think its combination of look and sound is excellent at achieving what it wants to do. So we're gonna head right and grab the horror book on the desk beside the couch. Head left, and we're gonna go back off screen. This is back to room 1. So in room 1, we're gonna head left and use the horror book we just picked up. And on the bookshelf here, and we're going to get a finance book in its place. So we should have a finance book now. And then we're just gonna head right back through the door, and we're gonna use that on the shelf we got the horror book from, basically. As the spooky moments, pick up here. Yeah, go ahead and use the finance book on the shelf there. See, easy enough. Alright, and then secret door is revealed. So you know we gotta go through there. That'll bring us to room 3 of apartment 213. Go ahead and head right, and you are gonna see a group of people. These are our bosses. They're very proud of us for being just, yeah, just a nice snake in the grass like they are, I guess. Now, I do take this scene a bit slow. It's because we actually do indeed have a chase sequence coming up. There are a few of these over the course of the game, but they're very, very simple. I just want you to be prepared for the idea that we will be running to the right. Running to the right here in the very next step here. So I'm kind of mentally getting myself to make sure I do this next part right, which is why this is going to go a tad slow. But really, like I said, these are nothing to be worried about. I was a little more worried than I needed to be here. You don't need to worry one bit. Trust me, just make sure you hit right, though. Don't, you know, if you don't, you will die, but, you know, you have to go back to the save point is all, but, yeah, you'll be fine. And yeah, after they're done shutting up and talking about giving us a partnership, throwing us up on that beautiful plaque, we just head right. I miss the music and the Pet Boys already. And anyway, head right through the door. We're gonna head right. Felt both joy and sorrow. I'm not gonna read this, I'm sorry, I don't know why I read that. Again, I'm kind of preparing for what's coming here, but just head right, and there'll be blood on a couch. We're gonna want to interact with that as soon as we get through here. Now, after this blood on the couch here, yeah, go ahead and take the save here. You're just gonna want to make sure you hold right. And just keep moving right until the screen turns black. Just keep holding right. That's all you have to do, and you'll be gold. It's the demon elephant. I love the expression on our guy's face here, by the way. And of course, this will all start to make more sense the further you play into the game. Don't worry, it is totally random, but just keep holding right. Your guy's little legs will keep moving, get you away. Well, sort of away. It's getting closer and closer, but just keep holding right. And as it fades to black, we're gonna be greeted the next day in Price's home, waking up from what appeared to be a nightmare. What part of that was his job? What part of that's a nightmare? Who knows? But we're going to go through moments of some grief here over what we did to Mrs Goodwin and everything. But basically, what you need to do though is head left out of the door. Then we're going to go and get some of that nice coffee here after saving. Head right over to the coffee maker. And through some scrolling here, we need some water, so we're going to grab the coffee pot. And then head left into the immediate door here. We're going to want to... Oh, this is a missable trophy. Make sure you go over to the toilet here and try to get some toilet water for it. This is technically missable. I mean, nobody will know, as he says himself, but, where is your dignity will pop. Very fitting. But anyway, we're gonna head left and, use the coffee pot on the sink, and, yeah, that's a little bit better. Alright, head on back out. Alright, we're gonna head left and interact with the door next to the save point here. back into the bedroom. And we're going to use the coffee pot on the bucket of the, from where we put a bucket down for our leaking roof. This will unlock the Coffee Please trophy. Here, any moment? Any moment? Wait for it. I think I'm waiting for it even. There it is. Okay. Coffee, please. So we're going to head right and back through the door here. It's going to head back to the coffee maker. Just go ahead and use it on the... Use the pot on there. Finally get my Java. And we're just going to go... Wait for it to be, wait for it to brew up. I'm gonna watch some TV. Unfortunately, not much. We're gonna head back through the second door here. Spooky sounds in the bathroom. Nothing here. We're going to head right back out. There's nothing you need to do in here. We're going to head left and talk to the people here, which end up being Price's fine folks. Maybe fine folks. I don't know. They're a little sketchy. But anyway, go ahead and just talk with them. And we're going to go and grab the coffee maker after this. Long conversation with the folks here. There's quite a bit of dialogue in this game. I mean, as you can tell, there's just not much in regards to the gameplay here. We've already seen the extent as far as gameplay complexity, pretty much, with the exception of one portion in the apartments a little later on, which is one area I did get a little mixed up in, but we'll cover that. But overall, most of this gameplay experience is going to come through this text and everything. But again, as I mentioned earlier, it's actually quite good. I thought it was worth the time it took. Now, if it was like double the length or something, I might have lost a little patience with it or something like that. But in this capacity, I think it's great. I thought it was very effective. And of course, the music and the art I like both of as well. Yeah, I hope you pick up this game. Give it a try. Alright, so we're gonna hear the knock. All of a sudden, our parents are gone. We're gonna go and grab our coffee maker. We got swindled out of our coffee from our, But head left over to the second door here. Bring you back into Price's bedroom. Head left and interact with your wardrobe to get ready for the day. As you can see, we've had a bit of a interesting go of it this first day. We're seeing things that may be there, may not be there. Mostly just the level of guilt, but yeah. Rough yesterday, but I decided to carry on. So we shall to the forest. Alright, well, just keep on heading right. We got some decent kind of long walking here. It's long for this game, but we're gonna head right to the cabin here and just go ahead and try it out, see what happens. Save point if you wanna use that. I pretty much just interact with them most of the time I pass them, just so I don't have to worry about anything. But yeah, go ahead and check the door. And no such luck, so we're gonna have to keep exploring. Go ahead and head to the right after this. And we're gonna eventually find the man, and we're gonna obtain a key from him. Just keep going, just go ahead and skip that cabin. There he is. And just go ahead and talk to him a bit. Yeah, you'll quickly realize most of these characters are in kind of sympathetic situations. And, you know, everything will continue to make more sense as it goes along as well. But after we obtain the key, we're going to go ahead and head to the left. And there's going to be some firewood next to one of the cabin doors. We're going to pick it up as well. I think if I remember right, it takes me a little bit to actually see which is the pile of the wood here. I don't know why it took me so long, but I couldn't tell if it was that right there. What are we doing? But anyway, okay, we'll get the firewood here in a minute, I guess. What you're going to want to do is, this is another missable trophy. Head to the left here. Head all the way back to the left, now that we've gotten the key. You can do this with the firewood as well, but I'll just use the key. We're going to head all the way left till we get to that first sign we passed. All you need to do is try and interact with the sign with the key in hand, or the firewood would work as well. He'll just say, "Please, I have short legs. Don't make me do that long walk," and get yourself a trophy. But anyway, after that fails, go ahead and head right, and we're gonna head into the cabin. Oh, whoops! I don't know what that was. That might have been my controller turning off. But anyway, I think this might be when I realized I needed to unequip to pick up the firewood, maybe? I believe you do need to unequip here to actually grab it. I think that's my problem. Yeah, okay, see, we go to empty, and now we can pick up the firewood. That was the problem I was having. Again, it's a little unorthodox, but once you get used to it, you'll be fine. But either way, we're good to go. We can head in the cabin. Alright, so go ahead and head to the right and use the firewood on the fireplace. What a concept. Sadly, we still need to be able to get it going, though. We're just going to head right through this door into the hallway. We're going to pass the first two doors and interact with a table here. This table is going to give us the matches. Are exactly what we need. We're just gonna head left back off screen here. You will have to interact when you get to the end of these screens too, like, just so you know. But go ahead and head left and use the matches on the fireplace. We're gonna find out we need a little bit more kindling though to, because the firewood's a little wet. We're gonna head back through the door here. And we're searching for some paper. And just head right and enter the first door here. Alright, and then head to the right and you can see a garbage bin on the floor there. We're gonna grab that. Take a look at it and we're gonna dig out some paper. Again, make sure you unequip their matches so you can interact properly. There you go, found some paper. And just head on back to the left. And left off the screen again. Alright, head left over to the fireplace, and we're going to use the matches, or use the paper, then the matches, on the fireplace, and this will unlock the Fire Maker trophy. I think I'm waiting for it. I have made fire. Alright, there it is. Let's go ahead and interact with the man as he pops in here. Yeah, sometimes it depends on which side you're facing for things. But there we go, I got myself oriented right. Yeah, just go ahead and interact with him. After a long conversation here, we're gonna head to the right. And we're gonna help this guy out. Basically, he wants us to find his dog, and then he'll agree to leave peacefully, essentially, is what we're kind of looking at here. Anything to give us an excuse to explore this very creepy cabin a little bit more, right? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and head right through the door here. And then head on right down into the, or well, in the hallway, go through the first door here. Then we're gonna head right and interact with the dog bed. Which I walk right by. It's right there under the candle. Come on down, there you go. Alright. And we're going to ask Mr. Taylor about it, so we're going to go do that. Go ahead and head left out the door, and we're going to head right back to the left here, and we're going to talk to him a little bit more. Find out our dog was hit with a skunk. So we got we're going to have to follow some pretty rough smells here to track down the dog. Kind of what we're finding out. So we're going to head on back. And then we're just going to head all the way down to the end of the hallway here. Go. Then into the first door here from the kitchen. This will take us into the bathroom. Interact with the bath. And this is where we're going to kind of pick up a green mist trail. Which, you know, is obviously shows the odor of the skunk covered dog. Yeah, just go ahead and follow that. Back into the kitchen, just head left, or we're gonna kind of follow this the green mist here. ignoring creepy things in the background. Back to the hallway, head left, and interact with the locked door. You can see the mist is kind of going to stop. It must have gone through there. So, since we can't get through there, we're going to have to go back to Mr. Taylor and see if he can help us get in. Head to the left side of the screen. Head back over and talk to him again. So we're going to need a combination, but thankfully through the power of, well, pressing play on a YouTube video, you don't need to worry about finding that combination because I will provide you with that code. And, we'll cover that when we get there, which is in about, 18 seconds from now. And it gives you this clue for the word tree and all this, and, well, I'll let you guys cut right past all that. Okay, I was wrong about the 18 seconds, by the way. I forgot how much this carried on, but, anyway. And head right back through the door here into the hallway. We're gonna head and interact with the second door. It'll be locked again. But we now have the combination. The answer is 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just click the arrow here. And there you go. You are in. And we're going to head to the cellar. Let's go ahead and follow the green mist right here. We need to go into the doorway there. Kind of weird. And I'm still figuring out where the hell I actually am here. Yeah. You need to go through and go to the right is what I'm kind of realizing. What you're doing is you're going from one end of the hall to the other. It's just like you're going from the back side. Kind of what I'm realizing here. Come on, Dan. You're making me look bad. Well, pass, Dan. It's all me. Anyway, go ahead and hit the, oh no, I skipped the save. Alright, well. Yeah, there it is. Alright, and then just follow the mist to the right side of the screen here to the shed. Alright, head to the right and interact with the desk here, or the tool bench, more appropriate, and it'll give us the gasoline can. Then we're gonna head right with the mist, and out the right side of the screen here. This will bring us back outside to the forest area. Okay. This may be a missable trophy coming up. I'm not totally sure, but very easy to do. All we need to do is try and use... We're going to come up on the dog here, chowing down in a creepy way, by the way. And just try to use the gas can on the dog. Again, a little gruesome coming up here, just as a heads up. So keep that in mind if you're worried about anything like that. A little squeamish, perhaps, but, yeah. Not too bad, but still. So try to use the gasoline can on the dog. And this will unlock the Sniff This trophy. Alright, there we go. Then just go ahead and head left all the way back to the shed. And head back inside. Yeah, the trophies will fly in this game. If you're into trophy collecting, and these are the types that'll boost your platinum total, like nobody's business. That is your thing. Here in the shed, go ahead and head left, and we're just gonna head to the end of the screen here, back into the cellar. We're gonna pass the doorway and use the gas can on the compressor down here. So there, yeah, once again, we're gonna take the save. There's the doorway, just past that. There's the compressor right there. Let's go ahead and use the gas can on it. Look at that. Alright, now we're just gonna head to the right. This will enter us into the doorway here. Go into the doorway, and we're gonna use the washing machine. Hours on now. Let's see. And after doing this, and a nice creepy sequence here. And this is why I don't do the laundry. And go ahead and grab the glove out of here. This glove will somehow help us earn the dog's trust. But, you know, head right out of the doorway. And head right. And we're going to head back into the shed here. And then just, we're going to head back outside towards the dog. And again, we're going to have another running sequence coming up. So be careful. We're going to use the glove on the dog. And then just be prepared to move. This is, again, nothing as dramatic as I'm kind of making it out to be, but still. What we're going to do is after we interact with the dog, we're going to head left to trigger a cutscene. At that point, you're going to want to hold right until we reach the man. So we're going to interact with the dog. And then we're just going to head to the left. And as soon as the cutscene triggers, head to the right. Alright, this is me just making sure I've got my bearings correct here. That I am indeed going to be doing this correctly. But yeah, just head to the left. Alright, cutscene starts. It's that damn elephant again. And... yeah, down, there goes him. So just head to the right. And we're going to talk to the man again. And upon finding the dog and everything, the man is going to agree to leave. And this is the second Distraint. Well, I hope I'm saying that right. Complete. And it will give us a nice silver trophy as well. And there he goes. There goes the dog. Head through the door, and there's our trophy. And look, we're back with the Pet Boys here, and their wonderful music. So yeah, this is again me just kind of making sure I'm doing everything correctly here. This is a little bit of a unique spot coming up. It's just not too bad, but yeah, just go ahead and interact with the group of people here. What we're going to be doing is a little bit of a, I guess it's a little bit of a chase sort of thing. I don't know how to describe it. But basically, we're going to be going into an area where, we're going to be heading right until we reach a door that collapses. And it'll make sense when you're doing it. In the process of doing this, we're going to pass a save point, a couch, a washing machine, and a rocking chair. When you do that, you will reach the door and just go through it. Simple as that. I'll kind of talk you through it as it's going through here. These guys ever shut up? I shouldn't say that. You know, like I said, they all serve a purpose to making the story better. Yeah, sorry this text is going so slowly though. Obviously, you've been able to read it a few times over. It's not that. I was just making sure I did this next part correctly. But, again, like some of the other stuff, I was a little, over-concerned with what we'll be actually doing here. So we're just going to head right out of here and through the door. And, again, we'll be kind of hitting a cutscene, and then we're going to head right. And we're going to pass several items in pursuit of a door. Yeah, like I said, well, I'll talk you through all the specifics. Gonna fade out. Okay, so there's the save point. Remember I mentioned we'll pass that. We're gonna pass a couch next. Let's keep heading, holding right. Alright, after the couch is the washing machine. Let's keep holding right. Alright, after the washing machine is the rocking chair. And again, just keep holding right. Alright, and then we should reach our door. Our door will be next. And that's where we're going to want to go through. Yep, just head on through. Okay, now what you want to do here is you see the crying Mrs. Goodwin in the back. We want to reach her. So what you want to do is just keep walking to the right and take your character off screen. Basically, you want to take 2 loops off the screen. Yep, there we go. 2 loops off the screen, and you'll be lined up with her. You'll need to turn to the left to interact with her. So just basically keep holding right until you can turn and look at her and talk to her. That's all you gotta do. There's nothing to it, really. It's one of those things that when you see me do it there, it may seem difficult. I don't know, but it's really nothing big. But yeah, just hold right until you scroll all the way off. It's actually like 2.5 scrolls there, but yeah. But yeah, that'll end the second night, kind of. Just head right and interact with the phone, and then, yeah. We're moving right along here. I don't know how far along into the playthrough exactly time-wise we are at the moment, but we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Yeah, and again, if you guys are liking these videos, I'll be more than happy to make more of them. I picked up a number of titles similar to this. And again, I've already done the game Home, which if you've not taken a look at, I highly recommend just playing the game. But if you're not interested in playing the game, I would highly recommend at least checking out the video for it I did, just because that game it's very good. It is very good. It's like this game where it's incredibly low budget and everything like that, but it is a very effective story and everything. Very much recommend. We're gonna wake up in Price's bedroom here for day number 3. Just head on left through the door here. And we're gonna try and get some coffee again this time. I would definitely take a save there. Ah, our new coffee maker is here. The Deluxe 2000. Yeah, we're gonna get a phone call here in a moment. Just go ahead and pick that up. Again, sometimes you have to be facing a certain direction for certain interactions to queue. And you'll notice I was basically right beside it, but I had to go back and turn to the right. Kind of weird, but no big deal either, though. But yeah, we're finding out that Mrs. Goodwin's in a nursing home, and we're gonna go and visit her. We're pretty much the closest thing to family or friends she has, which is quite sad. But anyway, and I won't talk too much on the story. Like I said, I'm trying not to. I kind of have been doing a lot more than I intended. But anyway, oh, look, these crazy parents are back though. So we're gonna listen to them yammer on for a little bit more. We're losing ourselves to this terrible job that we have. Yeah, we're so close to success. We can't stop now. And the parents are gone. Alright, we're back to it. We're gonna head right and interact with our coffee maker once again. That nice coffee. Damn good coffee. And then we're gonna head left into the second door and get dressed for work. And just head left over to the wardrobe. And we're heading to the nursing home. Nursing home has some back and forth to it, but again, pretty straightforward stuff. So we're gonna start off here by, heading right and entering the second door after the save point. After the save, man, the one after the save here. Right there. Second door after the save point, yes. This will put us into the basement. We're gonna head left and talk to the dude that's just kind of creeping here in the shadows. He's gonna give us a key. Alright, just head right and off the screen. Alright, back to the lobby, head left, and then we're gonna go through these double doors here. Head to the right, and we're gonna use the key we got from the electrician, or the janitor, on the fourth door here. There's a interesting cutscene here. Alright, 3 and 4. There we go. We're gonna unlock the door there. This will take us into the beaker room. Go ahead and head to the right. There's a hidden breaker box. There is a slight puzzle here. It is randomized, so you will have to, you can't follow the guide directly here, but this is super easy stuff, believe me. You can kind of get what you have to do here. All you have to do is just get the correct sequence. You know, it'll be just totally randomized. Like, that's 1, there's my 2, there's my 3. It's just guessing, really. But yeah, very easy, and you'll get the electrician trophy for doing that. You know, if you're having trouble with that, just pause the video, and you'll get it in no time. Again, pretty basic stuff. Just head left out the door there, and we're gonna head left all the way off screen here. And now we're going to head to the right and through the darkened door here again. We're going to head to the guy in the shadows. We're going to get, let's see what he's up to. Or as questionable as he may be. And, yeah, he's, our guy is oddly content with this. I don't know. It's odd. What the hell are you doing? Yeah, but, yeah, you can kind of start to put together, like, what the game is trying to say about various things, but, again, I'll let you figure that out for yourselves and everything, but, I'm gonna wander over here, and we're gonna go into the, pile of blood and goo here, and, we're gonna pick up the bloody meat. After that, just head right and get the hell out of this godforsaken room. And then we're going to head left and interact with the second door, which is the double doors here again. I went and took a save. I don't want to have to do that guy again. And then, I'll go ahead and get the bloody meat ready. We're going to head all the way to the right and use it with the man here. He was talking about potatoes before, where we're gonna give him some meat. So yeah, you can see what's going on here pretty easily. Alright, there we go. After we're done with that, we're just going to head left and give him some time to prepare the meal. So just head left off screen there. Head left until you get to the deception hatch. You can see it right there. And then just go ahead and kind of turn around and head back through the double doors. Basically, it's just kind of like reaching a particular point. Maybe it's a particular number of steps, I'm not exactly sure, but it's kind of the idea of just giving the guy enough time. Yeah, head back through the double doors, head all the way back down to the people here, and we're gonna receive some food. Yum, yum. And then we're just gonna head left back off screen. Alright, head to the right. And we're gonna use the food on the door next to the save point here. Claiming we're room service. And unfortunately, this is not Mrs. Goodwin's room. But go ahead and use the food on the person anyway. And for our efforts, we're going to receive a cowbell. Just when you didn't think it'd get more random, a cowbell. Alright, there we go. There's our cowbell. We're gonna head left. First thing you want to do is unselect the cowbell, which is R1, then just press X. We're gonna walk over to the wardrobe here and grab the hanger out of it. Then we're gonna head through the door here to leave. So we're gonna go ahead and head left and use the hanger. And we should have that equipped. We're gonna use the hanger with the lady next to the deception hatch. And there it is. See, it's equipped. Yeah, there she is. Let's go and use the hanger there. The really fancy hanger, dear. I get you the trophy, the whistle. That'll make her start to whistle for one reason or another. But we're gonna head right and use the hanger again on the TV here. Had it. There we go. Help the people see some grade A programming. Good old Ken Badcock. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and equip our cowbell now and head over to the deception window once again and use the cowbell with it to call for some service. And we're basically just trying to get her to open up that gated doorway for us. Alright, so we're gonna head back right and through the double doors once again. And then just, head right and that door will now be opened. There we go, head on through. Alright, head right and, hey look, it's a skeleton. Go ahead and just unequip the cowbell and interact with it. And this will give us the flower here. We're gonna just... she's not using it, so we'll use it. Very questionable. This is not Mrs. Goodwin, though, thankfully. And we're gonna equip the cowbell and use the cowbell here. There we go. We're gonna head left and back out the door here. Left and off the screen. So we got the flower now. We can do some things with it. For starters, we're gonna head left. Over back to that deception hatch. And we're gonna use the flower on the woman here. And that is gonna pop a flower to you. Beautiful. Trophy. Alright, there we go. And after that, we're going to head right to the first door here and use the flower with the door. And after all that, we finally track down Mrs. Goodwin. So go ahead and give the flower to Mrs. Goodwin. And we're going to have a nice talk with her for a bit. And I'm not necessarily talking through all these down moments. I'll just let the music and the gameplay kind of take care of things there. You know, I'm here to guide you through it, you know. You guys can just enjoy the situations here, so I'm going to shut up for a bit. Alright. And it fades out. We're heading to our last Distraint. Yes, we do have to work today. We did take that little detour to visit, but unfortunately, the job is the job. I'll give you fair warning. In the apartment, there is a little bit of a section where I don't want to say I get lost, but it is an interesting mechanic. I'll talk you guys through it, and I'll let you know what I do that's wrong and everything like that, and we'll get it figured out. It's kind of the part I was talking about earlier, but we'll get it. So for now, head right to that first door here, and it's going to take us into the living room. Head to the right side of the room here, and go ahead and just go off screen. So what you're going to want to do is, there's going to be this green light. When you interact with it, it'll put a timer on screen. It's like it puts you into a daze, and it's like you're popping a shroom or something, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what it is. You'll see what I mean of why I said that. But you'll see the green light there. We're going to want to head left and interact with the mushroom door. All you want to do in this next room is let the timer end. Now, I'm not sure if I do it right here right away. But, yeah, we're going to go and do it. Head through the mushroom door. Whoa, man, we're freaking out. See the timer? That's what I'm talking about. So all we want to do is stay here. This is actually the only spot we want to go. And we want to interact with the left side of the wall there. You can see it right there. Right there. I'm passing it. I'm trying to figure it out. I was a little thrown here. But yeah, all you really want to do is interact there. And this is where I wish when I was doing this, I would have paid attention to where I was. But yeah, there's another hole there. Room between the walls. So we want to head left. And I missed the painting right there. You notice that? That was what I really wanted to do, is grab that painting. So basically, if you saw that blue painting on the wall, we're going to want to grab that. I'm going to go through these sequences again. You'll see me do it a couple times because I screwed up a few times, which I apologize for. If I had any better skills, I would have edited it out, but it is ultimately a small portion here, but we'll get through it. So again, just kind of follow what I'm doing here, and our main objective is to grab that blue painting first. So we'll go from there once I get it. We're gonna grab it, use that. We're gonna let this timer run out. Okay. So now we're gonna head to the hole in the wall there once again. There we go. And then we're gonna head to the other hole in the wall. This is me being very thorough, checking notes and everything. It's like, oh god, what did I screw up? So you can see right there, I just passed it, is where the painting will be. The thing is, you have to be like hopped up for it to have the colors it needs for it to have any value to you. So it's a little bizarre. But once we grab it, the trans colors it is will stay with us. Yeah, we're gonna head left, and there we go. We got the painting right there. This is probably being made more complicated. It isn't probably. It is being made more complicated than it really is. I apologize for that. We go ahead and grab the blue painting, and then we just want to let the timer run out. All you have to do is interact with the hole on the right side, just before the second door in this room now, once the timer runs out. But yeah, we get the blue piece from a painting. We're going to head right, and this will take us to a room between the walls. Alright. And again, we got another time sequence here. This one's a little trickier. And unfortunately, there are a good number of these, but it'll get easier, I think, the more you do it. We're going to want to head left. We're going to want to head left. We're going to want to head, and yeah. Yeah, we wanted to get through that door on the right. I took too long. So we're going to have to kind of reset. So I guess a positive to me doing this wrong is the fact that I can show you how it's done right a few times. Or like how to kind of reset it if you mess it up or anything. But you can see there's the other painting. We're going to want a painting there, which is red. And yeah. That's kind of our ultimate goal here. So right now I'm trying to figure out how to get back to where I can try again. There we go, we're back in the living room, as you can see. Yeah, again, I apologize that this is kind of a little shaky here. But, like I said, you know, we'll get through it. So go ahead and grab the green mist again here. Yeah, this is me just making sure I get the route correct. Through the mushroom. Wait. Okay. That's fine. That's what you want. Through the hole. Through the next hole. Okay. Grab this. We're going to head left. Basically, it's left, left, right. And then right. Nice. Okay, so you know, so we're in room 3. That's what you want. So after this, we're going to want to interact with the green right and then head right through the door. And then we're going to head, yeah, well, again, I'll kind of talk you as it throws. But we're going to want to go left to the green right, green light, right to the mushroom door, left to the left side of the room, and then right to interact with the painting. Notice I stand here, though. You don't want to do that, because now I'm heading right, and I'm already too late. The timer ran out. So you want to head to the right where I am right there before that timer runs out. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to start it over. But yeah, I'm trying to take it, and I can't do that. Because, well, again, you got to be hopped up for it to work. So you can kind of get an idea of what we have to do here now. And this is me realizing, oh, I gotta be doped out in my gourd to get this. But alright. So back to the living room. Again, you'll get kind of used to this if you do it the way I did here. But hopefully, if you're watching this, you hear me speaking and, you know, kind of, be like, oh, okay. And, before you make the mistakes I did. But yeah, so left. Wait for the timer. Yeah, you can't actually... It's actually blocked my mushrooms there. You have to wait for it to go out to get through. Through the hole in the wall. Past the painting that we once grabbed the blue one from. We're going to go through the hole in the wall. Go on. This is me making sure I'm right again. And we're going to just grab the green light. We're going to head left. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. Left, mushroom door. Left, 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 mushroom door. Right, mushroom door. Right, mushroom door. Timer out. Okay, good. You should be in room 3. Once again, green light, head right to the mushroom door. Left to the end of the hallway. Right, 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 right. Grab the red painting. And this will give you the red piece from a painting, technically. What it's called. Alright, then we're just going to let the timer run out. And we're going to interact, head left and interact with the second door. It's 1 and 2. Alright, head right to the far end of the room here. Yeah, notice I went in and saved because I did not want to do that again. Alright, so we're not done yet with this, unfortunately. Alright, so we're gonna want to head, make 2 lefts, basically, coming up here, but we're gonna be using the pieces of the painting coming up here. So we're gonna take the light, we're gonna head left through the door, and we're gonna head left and use the 2 pieces of the painting. So, take the painting, head left, and notice I went past it. So we go ahead and put the piece there. And I didn't use the blue one. No. Oh, we got it though. Oh, we did get it. Okay, but you notice it goes away, so you still have to be hopped up to get through it. We're gonna head back to the right. So, oh gosh, this is a mess. Use the light and head through the door, and you're good. That's the biggest part of it done. So now we're into the lounge. Just go ahead and let the sequence run out, and we're gonna head right and talk to the next person we're gonna be evicting here. As things go along, we're gonna have to help him out, unfortunately, because he basically threatened to completely trash this place and make us go through the hassle of dealing with insurance. Ugh. So yeah, we're gonna have to help him out and get some music playing for him. They can enjoy his last night here. Don't worry though, the apartment is almost over. Hopefully it hasn't been too bad for you. Okay, so after that riveting conversation, we're going to head to the right, and we're going to use this green light basically to get back through the door that we came in here with. So just head to the right, grab that light, head back through the painting door. Okay, easy enough, right? So now we're in the living room, head left, and interact with the left side of the room here. Take a save if you want. I don't know what I was doing there. Alright, so this puts us back in the hallway. We're going to head to the right and interact with the door between the couches here. So that one right there. We're looking for a band. Alright, there's a group of people here, the band. Go ahead and just head right, and we're going to talk to them for a bit. Alright, after that conversation, we're going to head right through the door here. This will bring us to room 1 of apartment 26. We're going to head left and interact with the trash can. And we're going to find $5 in here. starving artist situation here throwing out their money. But anyway, head right through the door and left out the other side of the room. We're gonna head, we're gonna head left. There's this door between the couches once again. We're gonna go through it to put us back into the living room. It's gotta go all the way to the far end of it here. Alright, we gotta get hopped up again, so go over, grab the green light, head to the left side through the mushroom area. And then we're gonna go through that painting door again. Right there. Alright, just go ahead and wait it out after you get back here. And then just head right and go through the door here. Right there. And this is going to put us onto the balcony with this sulking fellow over here. But first thing is, we're going to head right and interact with the railings here. At the very end of the balcony. Yeah, go ahead and unequip, sorry. Mention that. This kind of is a progression point of anything. It just gives us an idea of a solution. Which is that we'll get the band to play music for the company, basically. It's like a paying gig if they help us out here. So after doing that, we're going to re-equip the $5 bill. And we're going to offer it to this sulking individual here. See if this will cheer him up a bit. And, yeah, no luck, but hey, we get a trophy, so that cheers us up, right? Cheer up, mate. Unlocked. Just go ahead and head left and off the screen there, back to the lounge. So, our next step is to basically just leave this area. So what we're going to do is grab that green light again and head on to the left again, through the painting door. I don't know why I'm taking so long to do this. Oh, I see why I'm taking so long. We're gonna have to, this is a little longer of a time sequence this time. Yeah, that is my fault. That is my fault. I apologize there. I skipped a step. So we're not leaving yet. Yeah, we use the green light and head to the right into this very annoying phone room. Yeah, into the storage room. I apologize. That was me skipping ahead here on my notes. And, yeah, we're gonna basically, cash out our 5 for a shiny coin. I guess this is a $1 coin, I don't know, but, I'm not interested in Distraint, money math necessarily too much, so I'm not gonna stress too much about it. But yeah, we're gonna call our bosses to see if they'll be interested in hiring our band to play some music. It's interesting to me that, for one, there's a few things going on here. We are in the crazy world, but you notice the timer is just indifferent when we're on the phone. But also, what the hell is that phone creature thing there? I don't even know what the heck to make of this thing, but, you know, a different concern for a different day, I guess. I don't know, but, yeah, we're yammering on here. There we go, and we got our coin back. We're going to head left through the door. That'll end the time sequence. And then we're just going to go ahead and, yeah, now we're going to go ahead and use the light again and head out the painting door. So I was a bit ahead of myself. I skipped the phone room. I, again, apologize there, but, again, yeah, there we go. Let's run left. It feels like sometimes that timer goes down quicker than it does before. But yeah, go ahead and head left. And then we're going to want to trigger another time sequence. Yeah, so after you get through the painting door, head to the right to get to this green flame again. We're going to head through to the left, and we're going to want to head to that slot machine. You've seen it a few times that we've passed in the living room hallway. So we're going to... And that's where we're going to use that coin. So head left through the mushroom. Notice the slot machine is lit up in this area. And, yeah, use your coin here. Come on, jackpot. Look at that. What do we get? I won a blues book, which is perfect because that's the kind of music our bosses want us to play. And we also win ourselves a nice trophy. Jackpot unlocked. So good stuff. Very good stuff. Go ahead and take a save if you want. Head left and off the end of the screen here. Then we're going to head right through the door between the couches here, which is this one here. This will bring us back to the band here. And then just use the blues book on the band here, and that's going to pretty much end the apartment sequence. So good stuff. Very good stuff. And that'll bring us to our third trophy, or our third Distraint, I should say, which is a trophy. Yeah, there we go. And we fumble at the finish line every once in a while, or, you know, but we'll pick it back up. But anyway, after these guys finish with their finishing, we're going to head to the next area of the game. Yeah, we're getting near the end here, though. Well, sort of. We still got to, well, yeah. We're closer to done than the beginning. There we go. Anyway, I'll shut up and we'll listen to some blues. I'll get our guy rock out here. That was awesome. It was awesome. Hey, there's that party, and there's that trophy. I do find it weird, though, that, like, our guys, I guess, at this very odd party. I don't really know what to make of this. So, yeah. We're gonna wake up in this limbo type area. Purgatory type area, I suppose you could call it. We're just gonna head to the right here, past the gramophone, go into the door that spawns up here. All the music here, by the way. Just head over to the table. Yeah, so there's that. So now we're in a new area, the dark area here. We're gonna interact with the door in the darkness. Go ahead and do that, just heading left. Brace yourselves for what you're about to see. Yeah. Yeah. And there we go. So we're gonna head left. We need coffee. Yeah. Yeah. You can head over there and save if you want. Otherwise, just go ahead and make some coffee first here. We gotta collect ourselves after quite the event there. Head on down to the left here. I actually tried to do this a little too early. Grab the newspaper that'll come in. We're gonna go ahead and unselect the newspaper here in a moment and get ourselves some freshly brewed coffee. And then we're gonna just head left and take a seat at our dining table. I don't know where I'm going. Sure, save again. Dining table, Dan. Dining table. There you go. Okay. So yeah, if you the events there showed that Mrs. Goodwin did indeed pass away in the nursing home, so we're going to head over to the cemetery to visit her. Is kind of where we're heading with all this. So we're gonna head there here shortly. I'll let the things play out here. Oh, I kind of said that early, didn't I? I apologize for that if you were following story-wise for this playthrough. I do apologize, but for some reason I thought it was said before, but she did indeed pass. So here we are at the cemetery. We're gonna go ahead and head right to the second gate here. There's the first, and there's the second. Head on through. This is gonna take us to Cemetery Part 4. And we're gonna head right and talk to the grave digger. The grave digger is a, he's seems like quite the kind of guy you don't want to mess with. So yeah, he's convinced somebody's trying to break, or we're trying to convince him somebody's trying to break in. So he'll get out of the way. So we're gonna go and find some proof of that. First we're gonna head left and go into his cabin. Probably not the smartest idea, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Inside here, we're gonna head to the right and check his desk here, and we're gonna find the cemetery key. After that, go ahead and head left back into Cemetery Part 4. And then we're gonna head left and off screen. We're gonna head left to the first gate and use the key there. We found in his desk. This will take us to Cemetery Part 2. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and head left and interact with the first gate you see. And then we're going to head right and we're going to find somebody that is indeed trying to break into the graveyard. So we weren't lying. But yeah, we're gonna find this person. Just go ahead and talk to them for a bit. And we're basically going to convince them to give us the crowbar that they're using. Alright, there we go. We got the crowbar. And they're deciding they're just gonna wait until dawn. But we're not. Oh no, we're not. In a way, it's kind of sleazy what we do here. We're gonna end up selling this person out a little bit here. They did the right thing and kind of calmed down and gave up. But not us. But anyway, head left out of there, and we're gonna head right, and we're gonna basically just heading back to the grave digger here. Yep, just head right off screen, and you'll be in Cemetery Part 1. Just head right to the gate. This will take us back to Cemetery Part 4. And we're going to head right and use the crowbar on the gravedigger. And, yeah, this will make him, basically convince him that, yeah, we were telling the truth. Somebody's trying to break in, and he's going to go after them. So, you know, all the best to that person we just kind of served him up to. But, yeah, head left, and we're going to head back into his cabin here. And, we're going to go ahead and head right and use the crowbar on the right side of the room here. It's going to take us to the cemetery part 2. Head left, and then, you'll see an interact point right here. We want to unequip our crowbar and just go ahead and interact right there. And we're going to find a plank. A little weird, but yeah, just make sure you unequip your crowbar there. And then it's area right by the street lamp here. There it is. Yeah, there it is. You can see it pop up. Just go ahead and go to empty and interact again, and that'll get us back into the cabin. So head back outside the cabin here. To Cemetery Part 4. We're going to head right and use the plank to cross the hole that was being dug. Notice I'm popping saves frequently. You know, you don't have to do that if you don't want, but you might as well. Alright, there we go. And we're just going to head to the right. I don't know what I'm waiting on here. Alright, head to the right. And we're going to go all the way to the end of the scene here, or screen here, excuse me. And that should unlock the trophy, the light. There we go. So now that all that is left for our character and everything is to quit our job. You know, we've taken a stand against the dirty deeds we've done, the awful nature of our job, and we're gonna quit. That is where we stand now. So we're gonna head to the office after the scene here. Alright. So after that, we're going to be heading to the office here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and head to the far end of the room here. There will be the receptionist waiting for us. We're going to go ahead and talk with her. And yeah, after a brief moment here, we're going to head to the door to the left of the save point here. Okay. And then we're going to head, you notice that first open safe, or busted open safe. We're going to head over to that, and we're going to interact and grab the salt shaker out of it. And then we're going to take the salt shaker that we just found, and we're going to mix it into the coffee. This will all make sense, don't worry. And head left, and we're going to leave. Head to the right, and we're going to interact with the person once again. And we're going to complain something's wrong with the coffee. Some jerk put salt in there. I wonder who it could have been. But it tastes funny. Salty, even. Alright, so after she goes ahead and walks on down back through the door, we're going to follow her. Yeah, wait until she goes through, then just go through yourself. Go all the way down and interact with her once they are at the coffee machine here. And then you're going to get the nice ha, ha, ha. So funny. And that'll pop the ha 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 trophy. Because technically you don't have to come back in here and talk to her. And that's where you get the trophy for. So I guess that is another missable one. There are more missable ones than I realized here. But anyway, we're going to leave there, and then we're going to go over to the right here and mess with this phone connector here on her desk. This is what we're actually supposed to do. So we're going to insert it into the blue plug here. It does it automatically, don't worry about that. And then we're going to go into the door to the right of the save point there. It's a little dark there, but there you go. You'll see the prompt. And we're going to go into the first door here that we come through in the office hallway here. And we're going to go over to the phone, brace for loud noise. Hopefully that wasn't too loud for you. And we're going to start to see some of the backstory of how the bosses here interacted with some of the characters throughout the game. And, yeah, you realize the kind of folks we're working for, and, yeah. Okay, so after that lovely conversation, we're going to go ahead and head to the right and leave. And then we're going to head back from the hallway, head to the right again, and yeah, back to the lobby. Alright, and we're going to go in the door to the left of the save point here. You'll notice now that second safe is open. So we're going to grab an item out of it, which is indeed the bug. And we're going to head left. And we're going to want to go over to the water machine here. It's to the left here. You can see it on screen there. We're going to head over and use it 6 times. The mug on this 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that was 6. Sorry. That one just kept there. I think I drank it all. So the actual plan there was to give us an excuse to pull Jenny away from her desk again. We're gonna make her go and move the, replace the water. And we're gonna do the same thing as before. We're gonna go over to the podium here. And we're gonna switch it over to the red plug. And we're gonna go and enter yet another one of our boss's offices. So you can kind of get the sequence of what we'll be doing here. There are 3 bosses, so we're gonna get into 3 offices. So yeah, here we go into the second one here. And again, loud noise incoming. Hopefully not too bad. There you go. And once again, just kind of go through the conversation here, and then we're going to head back out into the hallway. Yeah, that guy might have been a jerk, but boy, he was, he wasn't exactly treated all that nicely, though. Unnecessarily cruel. Just sad. But anyway, head out right out of through the hallway. Oh, excuse me. Then we're gonna head left into the room past the save point, and we're gonna go to the third and final safe, where we're gonna find a rag. Then we're gonna head back out. And, yeah, go to the left and interact with the first door. You can imagine what we're going to be using the rag with. It is the toilet. We're going to stop up the toilet here. Using the rag. Again, creating more problems. So we're going to try and get Jenny to work on this, but she's going to send us to go get the janitor instead. She's not going to be taking that on, and, well, good for her. But we're going to go ahead and save. And we got to do a little bit of a correct sequence here to get this right. Okay, so we're going to head left. And we saw him before. So we basically want to turn his phone off is our objective. And he has a phone on his lift there. You can kind of see it. But we need him to not see us do that. So we're going to go over and look out the window here and say, oh my. And he'll want to go over and take a look for himself. So what we're going to want to do is go over and turn off his phone while he's away, but he's gonna catch me here at first because I couldn't get myself set right here. So yeah, we'll just go and try again. Yeah, no big deal if you screw this up. But yeah, go over here. What was that thing? The heck? We're gonna wait until he passes. Okay, and then we just turn his phone off. So that'll mean when Jenny goes to call him, she won't get an answer, and then she'll have to leave her post again, and we can reconnect the phones the way we want to progress the game. So head right down the hallway here. Go over and talk to Jenny once again. Thank you, Jenny. You're awesome. I know. Alright, so we're going to move it to the green plug here, and we're going to head in, and we're going to check the final office here. Moore's office. We're going to go all the way to the end here. You notice that first, the one he's working on happens to have Price's name on it. But, anyway, go into Moore's office, and again, loud noise. And, yeah, we're going to see the final of these sequences. This featuring poor Mrs. Goodwin. I don't know what I'm waiting. So, after that lovely conversation, we're going to follow Mrs. Goodwin's ghost and interact with the door. We're just going to follow the ghost to the right and interact with the right side of the screen once we get there. Alright, we're back in the lobby. Just go ahead and head left here. There'll be an opening between these two moving things here. You know, see them kind of dancing there. Yeah. Yeah. It's opening up. There you go. Just go ahead and head on in. Now, the next part of this game is rather grim. Very difficult situations being displayed. Obviously, you know, to wrap up the game in the platinum, you will need to go through and do it. Just a fair warning, though, it is not easy for some to see and do, so just be forewarned. You know, I'll pretty much just let it play out. It's very straightforward what we'll be doing. There's not a whole lot to what's left here. I'll actually I'll go ahead and talk through some of it. I won't. Yeah. Anyway, I changed my mind there because there are a few things we need to pick up. So anyway, after we're go through the conversation here, we're back at Price's home. You'll quickly understand what I'm talking about, though. Alright, so after the other person leaves, we're gonna head into the first door on the left here. The immediate left. Go into the bathroom. We're gonna go into the cabinet here. And we're gonna grab the item here. We're gonna head left through the door. We're gonna head left to the end of the screen. We're gonna head left, and we're gonna go through the door next to the save point here. We're gonna head right, interact with the desk, and we're gonna, yeah, make sure you switch off the item, and we're gonna grab a note. Alright. We're gonna head left through the door. We're gonna head right, and the chair next to the TV, we're gonna interact and use the item. Again, very dark stuff here. So, upon doing that, we're kind of in place of the younger person now. We're gonna head left and go over to the lift. And that is Distraint. So yeah, you can see what I was talking about with the ending there, and yeah, this is a very powerful game, and it's the messages it wants to send. It's very effective, I think, and obviously it's not going to be for everybody for a number of reasons, between the type of gameplay it has, its look, and obviously this is just not something everybody's going to want to play. But at the same point, if this at all interests you, small horror games, subject matter like this, you know, obviously make sure you play it. I really think, and I recommend checking out Home as well. That's another very similar one I played. Highly recommended. And the music here is beautiful. I love it. And very sad ending though. But yeah, that's the end. Our final trophy of the end. And finally, the platinum for Distraint. This is platinum for Distraint Deluxe Edition on the PS4, and it will work, I mean, you know, any version if you're wanting to play, but trophies or not, like I said, I highly recommend giving it a go. It is such an experience. If you like these videos, be sure to consider subscribing to the channel. Maybe give it a like if you liked it, and leave a comment if you need to leave a comment. You know, I do my best to respond to all of them. And yeah, well, if you want more of these, feel free to recommend them, or I can check out more between doing trophy guides, ideally horror games, but we can do other stuff possibly as well, depends. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for you. Thanks again for watching. Yeah, if you have any questions as well, as far as how to do a certain thing, if I didn't explain it very well the first time, or you just want me to elaborate, I can do my best, again, in the comments. If you would ever want to interact live, I do have a Twitch channel as well, where we play mostly horror games. Every so often, I'll sneak in a non-horror game, but mostly a lot of horror games, a lot of Darkest Dungeon, a lot of speedruns, So yeah, if any of that interests you, and then we're gonna try and get a steady flow of these nice trophy type videos and more content from lesser known things and stuff like that. So if any of that sounds interesting, be sure to check out you know all the links, all the info, and yeah, we'll keep them coming your way. But anyway, thanks again for watching, and you have yourself a great rest of your day, and happy platinum, by the way, as well. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave it a like, and even consider subscribing if you would like more speedruns, tutorials, and horror-themed content. If you'd like to interact live, consider checking me out over on Twitch, and come join one of the most chill communities around. Links to this and all other social media can be found in the description below. Thanks again for watching, and have a great rest of your day.